Well, so be it. Hold on, let's check. Okay, yeah, this is about the right height. If I don't lean back, it's the right height. So we're going. So I've been kind of on for quite some time. I'm only going live now. Okay, we're in live producer. You know, actually, ooh, I'm actually one follower. I'm actually one follower away. I probably should set a new goal because I need to figure out something to do with this. But hey, thank you very much. Anyway, so let's see. Okay, so we got that part working. Let's live. Okay, let's test that API one more time. See if that actually does anything. If not, then lost cause for now. I'll try it some other time. Yep, same error. So no chat quite yet. We'll have to do that another time. I'm gonna have to really figure it out because that video was. It's also possible I might have mistyped it, so that would be very annoying. But that is what it is. Anyway, so live stream setup, alerts, comments. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just wait. Is there a way to open in new tab, pop up, follower? Oh, open in new tab, pop out. Okay. Then looks like there's another way to do this. So it's gonna have to. It's in window capture. Let's try window capture. Ooh, that's too large. Hold on. Follower slow destruction protected. Oh, browser, sorry. Browser. Now let's see how it looks like. Hey, okay. Looks sorry, something went wrong. We're working to get this fixed as fast as we can. Oops. Okay, so that might not work as a browser implement. So okay, so we're gonna remove that again. I'll figure this out one day, but time's out. I'm gonna try it soon. I'm gonna start sharing this. So there we go. Hey, sorry if you're waiting for me to get this done, but I'm gonna start sharing this to more options. Share to a group. Once I finish sharing, we'll start right away. We're definitely going to be doing Strixhaven draft again. Hopefully we don't do Witherbloom again this time, but I don't mind Witherbloom. Witherbloom it kind of fits my playstyle. I don't mind it. Okay, so I have to go to my page and share it from there because yeah, so there's one share. More options. Share to a group. Just wait a little bit longer. Patience is a virtue. I'm still figuring it out. It took me quite a while just to well, I'm getting close to figuring out how to get comments live for once. Bloody heck. But I still need to do a little more fine-tuning. I ended up having to get the developer token, but that one didn't pan out, so I'm going to try another way. It looks like I'm figuring it out little by little. But for the time being, there we go. So we are going to start right about now. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we are doing Premier Draft of Strixhaven yet again. Actually liking this one a lot better compared to before, but we're going to see how far we can get this time. So if you're tuning in right now, I'm going to try my best to get comments up and running. It's like copy video, edit video. No, I don't need to edit anything yet. I got the comments up on Live Producer. I'm just figuring out how to get it up onto a screen. Like, let's see. Maybe if I make this its own tab. Okay, pull this out. Let's shrink this. Maybe if I don't make this a full browser screen, I can view this a lot better. Okay, this one needs a little bit scrolling, but I think that might be better. Okay, so we'll set it as a window capture. Oh, we're ready to start. Sorry. And waiting for others. There we go. They were just waiting for me. Sorry for the expense. Okay, first up, not a great pick. In fact, I would say this is a... okay, our mythic is horrible. There's no way we're running this. So let's look for something... best cards right now is Heated Debate, Introduction to Annihilation. Ardent Dust Speaker looks really good, but we probably want to make sure we have things to get back before we start getting back. So I think I want to do Lorehold this time. Someone said that Lorehold's really good. Master Symmetrist is pretty much the other option, but let's start with removal. This is a Magecraft set after all. Let's go Heated Debate. And, well, we're not going to do Secret Rendezvous. Pillar Drop Rescuer looks really good. Pilgrim of the Ages is fine. Stonebound Mentor, probably much better to get later, but I guess what we can do is we can try to go big. We'll take the Pillar of the Ages. Pillar Drop, we kind of want to make sure we have some of these cards, but yeah, this one usually comes in a lot later, so we're going to take the Pilgrim of the Ages first. Let's make sure we can get to that point before we get that point. Dragon's Approach, no. Ogier Battleseer, unfortunately, needs blue. We could go Prismari and skip the Pilgrim. Like, Ogier Battleseer is fine. We don't have to... we're not exactly committed to Lorehold quite yet. We can do Prismari. Taking the Battleseer really cuts it. And everyone's just passing white and black at this point. Let's try to encourage that. We've got another Battleseer. We can take Environmental Sciences, but I don't have any copies of PVDDR yet, so I'm going to definitely take him. So Prismari is still available as a splash, but definitely taking Spellbinder. Got another Heated Debate, so we are kind of in the right colors. We just need to find ways to support them. You should also be on the lookout for learn spells. A Lorehold Apprentice is not so great. Sudden Breakthrough, kind of fine. Campus Guide is fine. Ageless Guardian buys us time. Trilling Discovery, sort of fine. This one's a bit of a test. I made a few copies of Lorehold Apprentice to test out. Not so... let's see, with one Spirit, not quite great. We might actually get this in the comeback. I think I might actually take the Campus Guide for now. This is very unexciting. Trilling Discovery is the other option, but... okay, Spirit Summoning, that's always a good take. Well, there's also a First AF class, but let's make sure we have things to cast. And worst case scenario, we can always put the lesson in the main deck. Not the best thing to do, but it's still doable. So let's see. I set up the window capture. Let's see. No, it's under Live Producer. It's under Live Producer. So let's see if okay. Price should not. Okay, Live Producer. There we go. Very ghetto, but it's comments. And let's see. Booming Defiance. Lorehold Excavation was actually quite good. I've seen it do quite a good amount of work. It does buy us a long game. The other alternative would be Fuming Effigy, but we don't have any cards that actually leave except for the Pilgrim. So I'll actually take the Lorehold Excavation. So we're definitely Lorehold at this point. There's an Illustrious Historian. That's also a good one. Biblioplex Assistant is probably the other good choice. Like, it puts it on top, but getting back a Heated Debate is great. I'm not too sure which one to take. I think I will take the take the Historian. Sorry, can't make up my mind. Sorry about that. Then Stonebound Mentor. No, Pillar Drop Rescuer is now the pick. So we need to start looking for cheap creatures. Got a Study Break, so we'll definitely take that one for our learn. Silver Quill Pledge Mage is our other option. Though not too fond of this. Not too fond of Study Break either. Reduced to Memory is kind of okay as a emergency learn. I'm actually going to take the Study Break, but I'm not too fond of it. Yeah, because there's more of these. If I remembered this, I would have taken the uncommon. So I'm definitely going to take the first day of class this time. No, friends, do not let friends pick Detention Vortex. So Archway Commons is a safe one. We have, well, it's kind of even, 6 and 5. So I'm actually going to take the Archway Commons as a safe pick here. Ageless Guardian, Divine Gambit. Yeah, we'll take the Ageless Guardian. So now we should be on the lookout for any. Wow, I was gonna say we should be on the lookout for any spirit synergies, but if I'm super greedy, I just take this mythic and run away with it. Like, I have 0 copies anyway, so I might as well just take a free 1 copy. The correct pick would actually be Shock or not, Orator, not so much. Well, but considering how unexciting everything is, I'm just gonna take the Belladra's Witherbloom. Then I'm going to adjust this a bit more. At the very least, I should set it so... Yeah, it's below my webcam, so that one covers it up much. There we go. So, yeah, if you want to put comments up, the comments can go up there. So I'm going to go a bit greedy and take the Belladra's Witherbloom. Not going to really play it. Actually, Ogier is kind of not in the books right now. There's a Stone Rain, but more importantly, there's a Rip Apart. So I'm going to take the Rip Apart, but let's take a look at Torrent Sculptor, see if it... Right now, the double blue part, the ward is nice, but... Actually, as a creature, it's fine, but we're not able to support it quite yet. Let's take a look at the Flamethrower Sonata, discard a card, draw a card. It's removal. It's fine. But I think I need security over that, so I'm going to actually take the Rip Apart. So we have one rare and 1 mythic, so I'm not exactly crying off any loss. We got Ingenious Inspiration, so we're definitely taking that. Guess we're hoping for Blood Age General or Fuming Effigy to come back. So also note that we're definitely taking the removal as much as we can. There's a Dueling Coach, which is interesting if it were not a 2/2. I'm actually more interested in, say, the Blood Age General at this point. Other alternatives would be, like, one of these lands would be fine. Academic Dispute is relatively uninteresting, but we don't have any real good lessons to begin with. I could speculate on Spectacle Mage, but we don't exactly have any big spells. So I'm actually going to just take the Blood Age General for now. So, okay, we're definitely taking the Elemental Summoning because we need a big spell to cast into. It's a shame. I would have loved to take Tezzeret's Gambit. I actually can still take Tezzeret's Gambit. It's just 2 cards and Proliferate. It's a pretty decent, rare. It's actually an uncommon. Lorehold Pledge Me's not so much. Yeah, because this one doesn't get passed around. I don't feel good passing this though. Like, anyone can run this, and we don't exactly have card draw. We'll take the Gambit. It's a Gambit, alright, whether we make good of it or not. There's an Expel, that's pretty good. Hall Monitor, fine. Claim the Firstborn, not so much. I think I want to take the Expel at least, though this is really bad. I could take another Campus Guide. Though we're no longer in the position of actually splashing anything. We have not actually gotten anything good. Yeah, I guess we will take the Expel. So take note, we have a lot of removal, but another Spirit Summoning. There's a Fuming Effigy. So we have a good a better, decent top end at this point. Start from scratch also. It's fine as a sideboard. I would have preferred the white one, but you know what? Start from scratch might not be too bad. We only have 1 Spirit Summoning. I guess we take another Spirit Summoning though. And we get to take yet another Spirit Summoning, but I've seen Reflective Golem. It's kind of interesting, though we have no good use for it right now. Like, everything we have is a burn spell. This one doesn't target, so that's not quite in it. I can take it on the assumption I'm going to hit something, though, so we can plan for it that way. We have Expanded Anatomy. Okay, so now we have some good things to actually get target back. So let's do a check. We're 9 and 9. We're more likely to get these creatures again. We're not so likely to we're not too likely to get expanded anatomy. So I'm actually going to take the expanded anatomy now. Got Stone Rain. I guess we can mess some people up, but we also got another Blood Age General. But I might not be too keen on running this. I'll just take the Stone Rain. We might get someone, but I'm more likely to cut that. God, Defiant Strike. Oh, wow. We're getting all the good stuff now. I'm going to take the Fuming Effigy. It feels bad to pass the Defiant Strike, although it is card draw. It's more like card. I'll take the Fuming Effigy. We'll take a Lorehold Campus. I'm skipping the Dueling Coach because... Well, then again, there isn't a lot of cheap removal. Most of the removals quite pricey, but I'll take the Lorehold Campus. Got another Ageless Guardian, but I think I'll take Mascot Interception this time. We have 2. I don't want a 3rd. Hall Monitor... I guess Hall Monitor is fine. But I probably don't want to run it that... And we got another Fuming Effigy, so... We have... Okay, so first off, we probably should take Hall of Oracles because this is probably one of the best lands to have. Definitely gonna take that one. But let's examine the other stuff that we can take. Like, start from scratch, no. Tome Shredge, fine. Relic Slot would have been what I would have taken if the Hall was not there. Rise of Exodus would also be in consideration at that point. So would the Elemental Summoning because that's just simply good. But let's take the Hall of Oracles at this point. Basically, we're looking for upgrades to cards that we have. Ooh, Hoffrey. Okay, definitely taking Hoffrey. Creative Outburst, we're passed on the blue one. I actually want Pilgrim to come back, or Stonebound Mentor would be fine. Introduction to Prophecy, not so much. We are going to take Hoffrey, though. How many spirits do we have? 7 spirits. We could use more, but that's actually fine. Oh, we're actually getting all the rares now, so... Radiant Scroll Wielder. And how many of our spells deal damage? 1, 2... We have 3 spells that deal damage, so not too great. Oh, 4 spells. Exile, you may cast it this way. You may cast it this turn. Well, it gives us a double shot at it, so... It's either that or a 3rd Heated Debate. I could take the Heated Debate and hope this comes back, actually, because no one really wants this. People would have to stretch for it. I'm going to take a gamble, take the 3rd Heated Debate. And take the 4th Heated Debate while I'm at it. Though I probably should take the Introduction to Annihilation at this point. We need something to go here. And we're actually getting quite well rewarded at this point. There's an Ardent Dustbeaker. Put it into the bottom. Draw... Oh, this is fine. We'll take that one. Trail of Possibilities, another option, but not too great. Need to start making cuts now. Like, got another introduction. Sudden Breakthrough will work with the Reflective Golem. Beaming Defiance also kind of works with Reflective Golem. Actually, we don't have much in the way of protection, though. We're at 13 and 11. I could just take another Introduction to Annihilation since I'm not too sure about any of these. I'm gonna take a Beaming Defiance, put it for the sideboard. I'm not too sure if it will fit, but it might be fine. Another Expanded Anatomy. I will take the Pilgrim of the Ages this time because we do have quite. If we can cut cards from our library that way, it's great. Show of Confidence, Rise of Exodus. Yet another removal, but I'm not too keen on this one. Show of Confidence. We have how many? We have quite a few instants and sorceries. They're not cheap though, so I'll take the Rise, but that probably gets cut in. So Relic Slot came back, so I'm actually gonna take the Relic Slot this time. Got the Revitalize, got the Stonebound Mentor. Wow, we're really getting paid off. Definitely taking the Stonebound Mentor here. So we actually have a good fill on well, I wish we had a better Defend the Campus. It's fine. I could just take a... Let's take it. It's a... No, I'm gonna take Sudden Breakthrough, but I'm not too fond of the remaining options. That said, we did get a... We do have a good shot. We got 16 creatures, so I can cut one Ageless Guardian. First day of class, probably get... Oh, Trilling Discovery, Blood Age General. I think I prefer Blood Age General at this point because they're more aggressive. We're not exactly buying... Oh, wow. I don't think I want the turret fuming effigy, so I'll just take the fracture. Take the fracture. So no one's really in Silver Quill, and you got Tome Shredder to go with it too. So we actually have to make quite a good number of cuts, but we did get our Lorehold goodness. So 5 cuts. Archway, Hall of Oracles, Lorehold Campus. So we're kind of evenly split. We're leaning more towards red, so let's encourage that one. In that sense, we have to look for... So I'm definitely keeping the first day of class and the Ingenious Inspiration. So 2 learn spells. I guess Study Break is still fine. We got a few good lessons, so I'm also happy with that. So now let's just double check our creature. So yeah, Reflective Golem, 2 it's gotta go. Tezzret's Gambit stays. So Fuming Effigy, 4 mana, 4/3. It's fine. Like, our overloaded slot is the 3 okay, first we're cutting Stone Rain. It's nice, but it's kind of memey. So let's check our removal count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces of removal is good. I might cut the Campus Guide because that's an underperformer. We have a good number of creatures to get with the Pillar Drop Rescuer, but even that might be cuttable. But let's see, 14 and 11. That's reasonably fine. If we're going to cut spells, it will be spells that do not have learn. Actually, we have 4 learn spells. So I guess I can cut Study Break. Remember, we're leaning towards red. So it's first day Ingenious, so those are fine. We want them, but we don't actually need them that much. Like, if it's about mana, we did not get Environmental Sciences. We just have 2 Spirit Summoning, an Expanded Anatomy, and an Introduction to Annihilation. Yeah, we didn't get that other rare back, which is a shame, but it's mostly a 2/4 otherwise, so it's not the biggest loss. It's still a loss, but it's just not the biggest one. I might cut the other Ageless... Well, how many spirits do we have? 9 spirits right now. Lorehold Excavation gives us a way to make spirits over time. Illustrious Historian makes a spirit also. I might actually just cut the Pillar Drop Rescue. No, it's a spirit. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, we have a lot of... I could take a gamble and just cut 1 land. Let's see, but how much actual card draw do we have? Not too... We had 2 Pilgrim of the Ages to get us planes, so... I might actually cut 1 mountain. Okay, this one is super sketchy. It's normally correct to cut a creature. Even. But I'm gonna do a land cut as a test here. So at least we got to go Lorehold. I just don't know how well into Lorehold we're actually gonna get. So we got that planned out right now. So well, we're dealing with spirits, so I'm gonna make it a Theology class. Also, Hoffrey's a cleric, so that's fine too. So we're gonna see how well this does. So yeah, for those tuning in, we managed to draft a Lorehold deck. Also, I probably should shrink this one. Yeah, comments is way too big. Also, no one's actually typing any comments right now, so let's see. I'm gonna scale this down a bit. Not too much. Let's leave it up there. Yeah, so this is very ghetto, but it's the closest I got. Also, don't know if I should be resetting or not, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead with this. So if you're tuning in, yeah, do drop a like, do drop a comment. Let me know what you think. So far, we're going to be, well, also need to... Yeah, I think the problem was I also cut off the... Yeah, so this one definitely should have been put down. Okay, we're definitely starting with this one. It's a 3 mana hand. We got Heated Debate. We got Pilgrim to feed forward. Heck, the Archway Commons can even pay this one if we have to, so we're definitely going. We're going Symmetry Sage. I'm actually gonna pay this first. So at least if our opponent's demonstrating that this one's a big threat, I can heat the debate. Amplimancer, so not demonstrated as a threat quite yet. So we have options, but let's secure our land drop. So next turn I can first day of class Blood Age General. So that's a plan. Opponent's just dumping 2/2s on the ground. Ooh, that's another plan too. But we're gonna do. Okay, now I can swing this and it will trade with one of these two. But, okay, I'm trying to remember if there's a 1-mana effect. Actually? Yeah, because I can... This is the one I actually want to get in the yard. So next turn, preferably, we draw one more land. I can cast Tezzeret's Gambit, take the hit. Opponent has a 4. Please be something big, like a Master Symmetrist. That should be enough to ruin a few people. Oh, opponent's holding mana up. Okay, so... Counterspell is probable. Hold on, this is 5 to pump. But always needs pump. Okay, we'll do this now. Okay, opponent demonstrated no tricks. Let's see what our opponent's got here. I'm pretty sure our opponent has a spell. Bury in books. So these two will trade. This one gets buried. Yeah, not too bad. I wasn't gonna spend the heated debate on the Amplimancer. So we definitely got our setup going. This one is graveyard to hand, so not so great. Opponent's going to go for it. Okay, that's fine. So... Elite Spellbinder. Let's see what our opponent's got. Oh, opponent's got nothing. That's interesting. So... Okay. I might as well burn it now. No, we're gonna pass. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I will block the Amplimancer, force him to pay up. Harmonize, draw 3 cards. Okay, our opponent might have Snakeskin Veil, so that might be an issue. Let's see how our opponent does it though. Yeah, we kind of goofed on the timing on that one. Hey Ethan, thank you for liking the video. Actually, it's kind of weird. Likes don't exactly show up that well. So, okay, pass to attacks. So Snakeskin opponent is not gonna go for it. I can go for the heated debate now, but I'm not too convinced about that. Okay, so we have another plan. So I'm actually gonna just cast the Spirit Summoning because our opponent has seen that card. So my concern is our opponent has a bunch of fractal summonings, though usually those would be in the sideboard. So our plan would actually be just to gum up the board as much as we can. So opponent's probably demonstrating a big play. No big play. So he just spent mana on nothing. So okay, the good thing is there was no reject there. And actually Hoffrey giving haste is nice too, so we actually got there. Actually, that was a draft that's gone really right. Opponent does Zimone way too late. Yeah. Zimone is very great early, but she's really horrible as a late drop. So we got our first win, and we got we had a really stacked draft there. So actually doing a review of the video, probably gonna cut that screen a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know how big the comments are. Can someone type up a comment so I can make an adjustment on that screen? Pretty please, with sugar on top. Also, yeah, there's another thing in the producer. Yes, I actually had the mini goal of getting 50 followers. I'm actually close at 49 right now. We cannot keep this hand because, well, no, we are a heavy tree drop deck. I'm gonna mulligan this. This one is slightly better because we have a Lorehold excavation and we have our colors. We cut the Ardent Dust Speaker. This one is more palatable. The Lorehold excavation is gonna be sad if it starts. Okay, good. I was gonna say it's gonna be really sad if we start milling our lands this way, but at least we avoided that fate. Opponent plays a Scurried Colony. I can play Blood Age General right now. There's actually no reason to drop this way too early. Like, the plan right now is just to encourage trades as much as possible. Opponent plays Spring Main Servant. Opponent actually wants a trade, so I'm actually fine with that. Got ourselves a Hall of Oracles. Yeah, this one's fine. So, shock and big play. Okay, the Spring Main Servant. Actually, we're gonna take the shock. Because if our opponent goes to cast a shock, that means they can't cast big play. Well, kind of moot at this point, but actually, yeah, but now our opponent can't cast big play, so what I can actually do is Ingenious Inspiration and take Spirit Summoning because we need creatures now. Also, I'm willing to play Lorehold Excavation next along with the Spirit Summoning if our opponent doesn't drop something big. Yeah, like that. Pillar Drop Rescuer is fine too. Hold on, it gets... Oh, wow. Gets back an Elite Spellbinder? Yes, please. The value is coming true, guys. Also, I should be looking at the video here. Hey, yeah, thank you, Steve, for that. Yeah, that first game was a good game. Actually, this one is also doing quite well right now. So yeah, thank you very much for that for the great cheer. Hold on, just a bit messed. Yeah, I'm actually getting slightly confused with my screens right now. I have all my screens in hand already, but definitely Elite Spellbinder first. Let's see if we can clear that hand out. So opponent, the big play is, well, it's a big play. It looks like it doesn't help that our opponent is stuck. So we're gonna press the advantage, give our opponent no quarter. If I can land Hoffrey before they can snipe the Elite Spellbinder, we're fine. So Archway Commons. Also take note, if we cast a spell, yeah, unfortunately we're not casting an instant or sorcery, so we're not using Hall of Oracles quite yet. Actually, we kind of goofed up on the timing by playing both. I could have played this, pump it a bit. I was expecting our opponent to have something. Well, this was this. So going for it. lose the rip apart. But take note, this is exile a creature card, so... Well, technically we have one. Opponent who gives a heated debate. That's fine. Actually, taking it out is fine because it fuels our Lorehold excavation. Yeah, this will definitely ruin our opponent's day. Like, if we can get like Pillar Drop Rescuer coming back with as a copy, getting back Elite Spell. Oh my, that's yeah. Well, we got there. We're getting there. It also helped us that Lorehold was relatively open, so we managed to land ourselves in the on the correct college. Yeah, that was a very good game. Thank you very much, Steve. Yeah, let's like these. Thank you, thank you. We're going places. I would have called it Lorehold Archaeology, but it's been more spirits than anything. But yeah, I guess we're doing fine. Also, yeah, it also helps that we got a lot of removal. I still think that Heated Debate was still correct over the other rare. And once again, we cannot keep this hand. Looks like yeah, this is how you balance it. Like, sure, we can play absolutely nothing until we draw a mountain. Well, I can play Tezzeret's Gambit, but that's a horrible idea. I'm definitely mulling this one, that's for certain. Come on, please don't be a mistake. It's a mistake. Okay, this is much better. All things considered, we got an Ageless Guardian. We definitely have. This feels really bad putting these two down. Now the other option is keep the Learn, bin the Blood Age General because that's softer. Turns out we got the Blood Age General again anyway, so that's kind of fine. So we're banking on one, hitting a third land. No, this doesn't get hate. Yeah, it doesn't really get haste much. So I think this is our opponent. No, opponent did not cash it in as a treasure token. They probably might have had a Curate, Pondrix, Pledge Mage. Okay, we definitely have to start. I'm gonna offer it as a trade. Let's see if our opponent bites. I'm gonna play the Ageless Guardian because our opponent could cast 2 spells back to back. That would ruin us. 1 spell is fine though. So we have all this removal and nothing to show for it. Oh wow. I want to see how our opponent responds to this. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pump it. I have no plans of blocking with it. And I'm really concerned our opponent's gonna hold a counter spell and it's gonna whiff this one. I'm trying to think of a counter spell that's you know what, let's go for it now. Because I can't be held hostage by it forever. If our opponent grows it to an X3, like, oh, restall. That's actually fine. That's actually kind of fine because at least this doesn't keep growing into inordinate levels. And we can snipe it with a Heated Debate as soon as we can draw a land. In fact, I am more likely to end up just playing Pilgrim of the Ages just to have something. Oh, come on. Okay, so we can't cast any of these. I can. Okay, so we got 15 lands, so we're 50-50 to hit a land. So I'm actually gonna pass. I'm actually gonna take a big hit because there's no way around it. I mulled to 5. If our opponent attacks with everything, I am going to just double block the Professor of Zoomancy. This is attacking spirits, so nope. So no point tapping it. Opponent might have a pump or removal spell, so be it. Let's get it out of the way, but... Okay, no, opponent's... So the bright side is I can block this pest token forever. Eureka moment. So opponent is getting their ramp on really well, so we are technically... This is what we would call in big trouble. So... It's a land. Oh! Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. So we are again 50-50 on lands. Oh my goodness. Opponent kill, Aether Helix, return. Oh wow. So we finally hit another land. So I have to play this one just to get, you guessed it, another land. We lose another land, but if our opponent can bounce this or otherwise remove it, it's game over anyway. Can't be helped. Let's see. Because I'm definitely chump blocking. We're probably we're probably dead at this point no matter Quandrix's command. Yeah, good game. So yeah, we got stuck on lands for way too long. It is what it is. It can't be helped. Should I have kept that first hand? I still think it was correct to mulligan. We just got really hosed. Remember, we are also playing 16 lands, so... Oh yeah, actually that meant we were less than. I should have cast the Lorehold Excavation earlier then. Whoops. So that said, we're going back to 17. I think we're still... Yeah, we're gonna go back to 17. We're actually gonna cut the Rise of Exodus this time because it's way too slow. Oh, apply styles. Sure, why not? Yeah, Steve, it's good game. Can't be. It's fine. Can't be helped. But you know what? Sometimes those are the breaks we get. And yeah, I figured running 16 lands. I figured there was a moment we were gonna eventually get punished, and well, that was the moment. This is the moment. Yeah, I'm still trying to. I'm still hoping that I could figure out how to do comments properly. Like, I like that we have comments right now on the screen, but this is as ghetto as it goes. There's no other way to put it. Like, it's... I will probably end up changing the layout just to make it less trash. Like, I would probably slide this all the way down, cut... Okay, first we're gonna keep this. This is definite fine. Turn 2, General. Turn 3... Maybe even an Expel? Like, hold on, I'm thinking there's a way we can adjust this, actually. I can make my mug bigger. I can exile the Unwilling Ingredient, but... Okay, so far it's black. Arrogant Poet. So it could mean anything. We're taking the hit. We're gonna offer the trade. And we're going to mess up their curve. Humiliate, Stonewise, Strict Prop. Oh, I actually like Strict Proctor when a lot. Hold on, let's do a check. Whenever one or more, we do have a few ETBs, so this does mess it up. If Humiliate. Actually, bad. It's bad for us also. I'm actually gonna take the humiliate. I'll let them have their strict proctor. Only because it doesn't mess us up right now. It might mess up a future card. Yeah, sometimes the shuffler gets. Yeah, it happens. So hold on. What's our opponent up to now? Oh yeah, they cast this one. We're definitely letting that slip. We got the Pillar Drop Rescuer, so... Yeah, definitely going with our 4-drop. Definitely swinging in. Because it will encourage our opponent to swing with the Arrogant Poet up top. Now, we did draw the card that the Strict Proctor will mess us up, so we might want to wait and expel. Or I can just play this as a 2-drop flyer, assuming none of our creatures die. That's also another plan. And yeah, I'm still a bit pumped over. Our opponent can actually cast the Okay, they're going Strict Proctor. They're gonna try to load up the board. I'm actually willing to trade Spellbinder for... Oh, let's see if we can convince our opponent to trade Spellbinder for Strict Proctor. Okay. We can double block. Yeah, he figured it. So remember, don't cast anything quite yet. I want to encourage the trade because... Yes, that's the trade I want to encourage. Oh, we're getting that trade too? Okay, not that big a trade. But we got the most important part. We can Pillar Drop Rescuer for PVDDR again. Yeah, we overcame the Strict Proctor that way. So our opponent can actually take it though. They have a Humiliate. It's probably the best time to cast it actually. They should go for it if they don't want me to see their hand again. Yeah, you have to remember, the Elite Spellbinder does not completely nuke the spell. It just taxes it. So, not quite Kitesail Freebooter, but... Opponent's going all in. You know what? Let's see. This is 7. If our opponent swings on the ground... I'm actually tempted to just double block the Dusk Mage because he did not put the counters on this. He didn't even bother to swing on the air. Actually, you know what? Our opponent's only swinging for 3. Let's see. Oh, I was hoping we'd hit another... Oh, we kind of did hit another land. Yeah, let's do it now. Our opponent has 2 cards in hand. Let's definitely take one. Essence Infusion. Yeah, that's an auto take. I want to encourage the block against the Fuming Effigy. Yeah, there's no way you can block the... It's only on attacks. So there we go. So our opponent can still pump this, but it eats up their entire turn, which I'm fine with. Yeah, there's still... If our opponent's... Okay, fine. If our opponent swings... No, opponent did not swing. I'll play the Ageless card. Our opponent's actually just trading. They are not actually bothering to boost up. Like, the Humiliate now will actually take the Expel, so this is probably the best time for them to cast it. Opponent really has to block something at this point. But they're running out of creatures. Oh, and that was not... And this was not necessarily the one you wanted to trade with, because I can just get it back. Well, I lost the Fuming Effigy, so no ping. Okay, opponent... Oh, because he cast Star Pupil, can't cast Humiliate, can still cast Essence Infusion. It's kind of like a... Yeah, you cast it. It's a sorcery. You're not fooling anyone with this. Now, Star Pupil will pump this, so maybe our opponent's waiting on that, but... Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's possible. Like, our opponent trades with this. This one gets in for... Ooh, actually... Maybe not. That doesn't look right. Hit the Lorehold Canvas. So I'm definitely just swinging with everything at this point. Because the... Yeah, the correct play is block and... Oh, opponent just gave up. Essence Infusion is not an... Yeah, opponent just gave up there. Ooh. I think our opponent would have had a better shot by casting those spells. Sure, I was kind of counting on it, but... Our opponent just allowed me to Elite Spellbinder 2 cards away and having them never matter. Like, even the Humiliate was fine. It was a combat trick that would nuke your opponent's card. Yeah. So we got 3 wins in right now. So far, Theology going good. Yeah, liking the small changes we're making, but let's see. How far can we get this deck to go? I think last time I got 4 wins with Witherbloom. This one, ooh, wow. Okay, this is fine. Like, worst case scenario is Tezzeret's Gambit just to draw 2 more cards, but we have plenty of other action here. So it's a case of, is our opponent aggro enough? The answer is no, our opponent's not that aggro. Oh, in fact, our opponent might be stuck. So let's see what our opponent's up. Ooh, they're missing black mana. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Honor Troll because they have too many options if they hit black mana. Oh, they did not hit it. Ooh, that feels so bad. So we're gonna cast Tezzeret's Gambit. Pay 2 life. Put a counter. Wow. I think our opponent might end up scooping if yeah, our opponent got dealt a really... Our opponent literally got dealt a really bad hand. I'm already feeling for them at this point. Like, you may put an instant sorcery on the bottom if you do exile 2. Okay, no, that's a late game card. So we're gonna play just Ageless Guardian right now. Actually, it should have been Blood Age General. So our opponent finally hits. It's an Hall of Oracle. So they... Oh wow, they have it worse. So we have to remember that Hall of Oracles does not fix our mana. Yeah. Opponent sees the writing out the wall at this point. Well... Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, press F to pay your respects for our opponent who did not draw the mana they... I'm actually thinking I should maybe move the comments to the right side so we don't have... so that it gives our opponent a privacy filter of some sort. That's what I'm thinking. Like, what do you think? Should I have... Where should the comments be? Where should my face be in relation to that? Yeah, that was very... That's great, but yeah. Press F to pay respects to opponent. Yeah, we're definitely we're definitely keeping this one. Yeah, Blood Age into Pillar. No, Blood Age into Ingenious, or just even Lorehold is fine. Yeah, F. Yes, I have to pay. Oh, we got the rip apart too. Okay, but we're definitely going Blood Age General. Oh yeah. By the way, our opponent's on. Ooh, wow. I don't see the need to rip this apart yet. Oh, opponent's also. Is our opponent stuck, or is our opponent fading a counter spell? Yeah, I want to learn more, so I'm actually gonna just I'm gonna sacrifice the rip apart because this is. Oh. Don't tell me our opponent's stuck on mana again. Now, Quandrix stuck on mana is even worse than our previous opponent. Our previous opponent had the better chance, so... Okay, definitely... Ageless Guardian. Lorehold Excavation. Definitely, let the beats begin. Lost them out. Okay. Opponent has Biomathematician. I can cast Pilgrim to secure our next land drop and actually maybe encourage a trade. Hold on. Let's attack first. Oh, we have a Pillar Drop Rescuer. What am I thinking? Yeah, let's encourage that trade because we have a Pillar Drop Rescuer. Let's set it up. Well, we're getting lands out, so... And I think our most expensive spell is a 5 anyway, so we should be fine. Opponent has another Biomathematician. And a Zephyr Boots. Again, we're going to keep encouraging trades for as long as we can. Okay, if we swing with Ageless Guardian, our opponent could double block, but it opens the way for me to Ingenious Inspiration. Let's just swing with Pill. Yeah, that's fine. Because our opponent can give it flying. Yeah, let's drop a flying creature. And so... I'm gonna take the Pilgrim back because I want to set up, play this one, grab a Plains, Ingenious Inspiration. I want to set that up at least. Or even... Now, okay, Frost Trickster, so taps this down. Opponent can equip this, give it flying. Okay. So now it's our turn to get dinged. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Also, it looks like the comments are slightly delayed. Hold on. Oh no, I have to manually roll them up. Okay. So yeah, not so great for the interface, but it is what it is. So first up, Pilgrim. Search for Plains. Ingenious Inspiration. Actually, Elite Spellbinder. Because Quandrix wants really big spells, so let's see. I knew it. I knew it. They just had to have it. Tempted by the Auric. Okay, so borrowing. So we're definitely gonna... Well, I can cast Relic Slot, but I probably want to just cast... Okay, another Pilgrim. So first off, we can... Do I want to... Let's get... Actually expand... Actually, we don't need more creatures now. Let's get Expanded Anatomy. Again, keep trading up as much as possible. Let's keep making those trades. Opponent has 6 mana, and we know they... Yeah, you're actually better off just casting Eureka Moment now, in the hopes that you might hit one of your 2 mana spells. Okay, they did not. Oh, I already played the land, so... Not. It's Tezzera's Gambit. Oh yes, oh yes, I forgot it proliferates. And yeah, it's a security. Now our opponent could... I was thinking if I should hold up the heated debate, but right now, not too concerned. Yeah, the single Lorehold excavation doing a lot of good work there. Okay, so right now, opponent, they have a Serpentine Curve, so at least it's not flying. Devouring Tendrils. Ooh, that was a good hit. Nice. Okay, probably ditch. Okay, so... Yeah, we probably should have... In hindsight, we probably could have pumped it elsewhere. So... Okay. I need to decide between... I think I can afford to take one more hit in the air, so... Relic Slot. Blood Age General. So the plan is essentially heat the debate, pump, swing. Pondrix Pledge Mage. So it becomes a 3/3 at least, so not too bad. Also locking our opponent out of casting the... If our opponent's... Yeah, opponent's not gonna... Oh, wow. Hold on. So... This forces our opponent to play out their other Leyline Invocation, or at least play out other creatures. Ooh, we lost our last heated debate. Well, that's 3 in a row. Now, but we can now start generating creatures this way. Opponent kind of wants to go up in the air with this though, so we have to be careful. Mage Duel. Okay. Nice. Opponent has enough remove. That was a good one. So we need to see if we can get enough damage through. Hold on. Yeah, we could still lose this actually. Okay, that's our last planes. It's like if I swung with these two, they just both get eaten. So my hope is that we hit non-land that puts our opponent down to 3. So any one of these guys is lethal technically. Opponent wants to equip this here. Oh no, that was not the one here. They cast a regular one. Okay. So opponent needs to decide. I think our opponent is... Yeah, so we kind of want to start gumming the board up this point. The opponent wants to win by stacking this here if possible. Also, we do have... Wait, did we use up that other burn spell? Yeah, we used up Igneous, so we don't have that burn spell. That only leaves us with Expel as a removal. Joffrey would be nice because it gets us some cards back. Opponent's really deep in the tank this time. Yes, I know. Now, normally I would do something like this, but our opponent's very polite. I'm not gonna mess him up that way. I wish there's a way you could say okay, but let's not rush our opponent. I'm actually on the tank also. Basics. Okay, so they might have a... Okay, opponent's actually gonna skip that one, so... Okay, so we have Expel as a trick now. Okay, not... Well, gaining life is not too bad, but I'm hoping to actually hit my other stuff. Oh wow, we're actually down to 4 cards. I have to hurry. I don't think our opponent not attacking hurts us a bit also. If our opponent attacks, we just go for the Expel to save our bacon. Okay, if it's exponential growth, it would have... I'm trying to think how does our opponent survive this. Because by our opponent attacking now... Okay, first let's see if this works. Okay. That gets that out of the way. Opponent goes Bookworm, gains some life. So goes up to 6. Ardent Dust Speaker. You may put an instant or sorcery in the bottom. Oh, but you exile 2. Hold on. Oh, it's when it attacks, so... It gives us access to it immediately. So it's a bit convoluted, but it is there. Now let's see. Our opponent can't gain extra life anymore. Yeah, but we have to hold, I guess. Basically, we still need to keep going wide. Okay, we lost Joffrey, but that's fine. What we need is one of our instants that deal direct damage. So basically, we're gunning for Ingenious Inspiration here. Wow, this has been so complex here. Well, gold versus platinum. Yeah, I guess we can get games like that. Opponent goes for the full ley line, so they now have 4 creatures and land. 1, 2, 3. If they attack, we win, I think. No, if they don't attack, I think we still win. If they have a fight, Okay, there's a fuming effigy. So when I swing, I want to... Hold on. That's game. Oh, and I can only activate this as sorcery, so if I needed that, it didn't matter, but... Wow, that was so close! That was a very close game. Oh. Hold on. I need to take a breath. How much time have I spent on that one? It's like... Okay, we've been live for... Well, it's here. I'm live for more than an hour and a half, but I think I only went live like 10 to so minutes. So it's been an hour 10. How long was that game? My goodness. I was so close. I was gonna lose. I was gonna lose to my own deck at that point, but well, we got there. Down to the wire. Got there. Yeah, close. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was a fair... Yeah, that was so close. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, thanks, Steve, for joining in and staying. I actually need to check because the interface is not so great. Okay, so first aid class not so great. We have a rip apart and Lorehold. Guess I'll keep this because we are a heavy mana deck, so not bad. Turn 2 Ageless Guardian's fine. We're not blocking this per se, but can't complain too much about something. Heated debate to follow up. Like, there's the temptation to first day of class Ageless Guardian, but let's just leave it as this. So this gives us the option to heated debate if we have to. Opponent not exactly pumping, so let's keep securing our mana. Yeah, Pilgrim of the Age is probably very solid. I'm actually not gonna attack. I want to see if it encourages our opponent to use up removal spells, because removal spells are not that many. Well, they're they're a bit of a premium. Like, that was a premium one. I want our opponent to use them up as early as possible on the most inconsequential targets as possible. Like, this is probably it doesn't get as inconsequential as this one since I can get it back. Okay, so that said, yeah, I guess we play Lorehold now. I'm gonna do the rip apart also. Yeah. Like, the worst case scenario, I can just first day of class learn something, basically just do it as an end of turn thing. Opponent has their own Tezzeret's Gambit. Nice. I think our opponent might be digging for yeah, they're digging for mana. I was gonna say that was what seemed to be what's up. So I'm tempted to actually hold this one. I don't have a reason to cast it quite yet. Okay, take it back. I should have cast it. Now, I'm willing to cast Rip Apart now because I already have the heated debate, though... And somehow we're milling our land, so the Lorehold Excavation is doing good work. Howlin's Shield Mage. We'll pay 3. Yeah, now this is where we get paid off. So I'm gonna go spirit summoning because we don't have that many creatures right now. And for ooh, we lost Hazard's Gambit, but okay, that's fine. So I can actually Pilgrim of the Ages, trigger this one, get a free scry. Opponents all might be missing more than one white mana. I don't know what our opponent has in their deck. This is a bit of a good sign for us, sort of. Let's see. Opponent definitely wants to snipe this one. That's a given. Oh, opponent's taking back. Humiliate? No. Combat Professor. Flunk. Okay. Now, Combat Professor is actually quite good, so yeah, we're gonna go on another heated debate. If I can oh, that's nice. I can characterize this gameplay as reckless though, because we're just pretty much going gas all pedal to the metal, flooring the gas. But the moment our opponent drops something really big that a 1/4 and a 3/2 are not gonna bypass, we're gonna wish we did not spend all this removal way too early. That said, we have 3 more removal spells. Yeah, but we are admittedly kind of pushing it. I would love to see our opponent exile this to draw a card and lose a life, because it means our opponent is relatively serious trouble. Opponent casting removal is also kind of fine for us. I should double check the wording on Flunk. So 7 minus cards in hand. So it's good if. So it's great if your opponent's kind of empty-handed. So that was kind of us in that case. Opponents spending their timeouts. Rise of Exodus takes out the heated debate. That's actually fine. There's more where it came from. So let's give our opponent more big. We have to give our opponent big threats to worry about. Yeah, and all the time the Lorehold excavation is dinging our opponent little by little. So only if it's our opponent's turn. So we should swing with this. Opponent should have cast. Oh yeah, they can't. Okay, I'm gonna cast this because we have plenty of instants to get back. Well, not plenty, but good number. Opponent, if they have removal, they should use it. But now they're in serious trouble. Okay, very close, very close. Now take note, the spell ends up on the bottom, so yeah, opponent concedes there. I think they got stuck on mono black way too long. I'm pretty sure they have a grip of white cards that they would have loved to cast, but they couldn't. Hey, there we go. We are at 6 wins and 1 loss, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're at 6 wins and 1 loss. Yeah, good game. So let's see if we can get our last one going. So we have about 2 matches left, and at most there are about 2 games left. So, but hey, I'm actually very happy that we landed on Lorehold. Lorehold's been as I said in many videos, Lorehold has been the color that I've always associated myself with. Okay, no early rip apart, but we do have our colors, we do have our removal. We can afford to lose 1 game. Reckless Amplimancer. I will go Ingenious. Okay, now I will go Ingenious Inspiration because we are in need of creatures, and so that means getting Spirit Summoning. That's because I have to assume I do not hit the fourth land. Like, see, I did. See, right on cue, I did not hit the fourth land. And now we're kind of just burning away whatever our opponent. Our opponent might also be Eureka moment. So our opponent's going for the big guns. So we cannot afford to keep getting stuck on. Oh, thank goodness. So let's say our opponent has a 6, drops the big 6 drop spell. No, Professor of Zoomancy. So definitely not having a heated debate with that. I'm tempted to trade, but yeah, remember that activates as a sorcery, so we're gonna split this a bit. The split is fine because there is a spell called Divide by Zero that cannot hit tokens, so I'm just accounting for that one, but I can't account for every possibility. Opponent goes Aether Helix. Oh, that's a good one. But we still have plenty of time, so we're gonna do another Fuming Effigy. So we can do Heated Debate, counter again, and swing. Yeah, I think our opponent is stuck. Honestly, I would prefer Excavation Blood. Ooh, that was a mistake. Okay, definitely should manual cast that one next time. Okay, so yeah, we have to pay attention. Kinda doesn't help that both of these are gold, but oh well. Field trip. If you're going on the field trip now, you're in real danger. Opponent needs a creature. Actually, our opponent needs 2 creatures to survive. If they need 2 1/1s. And two 1-drops. No, they're not surviving. Oh no, they actually survived with 1 life. Okay, so that's fine. Oh wait. Yeah, let's cast this one. I don't think I'm gonna go for an X5. And nope, land. Okay, our opponent survived that one. We kind of actually want 1 more land so that we can hit Pillar, drop, rescue. No, it doesn't get back anything. That's fine. Opponent hits a Dream Strix. So removal spell doesn't do great here. Well, actually not. No, I wouldn't complain too much. Biblioplex Assistant. The correct place to actually just swing. Like, our opponent can learn, but that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, opponent sees it. Okay, so we... Suffice to say, we got our... We got our 7x. I'm... Woo! 7x. 1 loss, but that's perfectly fine. We got our 7x. Yeah, thank you very much, Steve, for watching. To everyone else who's tuned in, thank you very much. Leave a comment. I'm trying to find a way to check who's checking it in right now. I'm actually gonna open another tab for Facebook. Let's see if I can get better notifications this way. Nope, not quite. So, but there was a reaction to the video. I didn't exactly see it. So I guess it's mostly just you, Steve. Thank you very much for staying with me on this one. Yeah, I should scroll this up. Yeah, thank you very much. Now I'm gonna open some packs and thank to those who are tuned in. Thank you very much. Yeah, really like that one. Jericho, I'm not sure if you tuned in this time, but y- yeah, thank you for following. Actually, if you followed now, that actually makes you my 50th follower. Unfortunately, I'm too broke to have a prize. I'll think about it someday. I'll figure something out, but I'm still too broke to have a prize. Ooh, increasing vengeance. Yeah, thank you very much for following that. Yeah, that was a very good watch. That was a very well. I don't always get drafts like these. Sometimes I get dud drafts, but hey, and we're getting rewarded with all the mythics. Come on, you let them rain. Okay, manifestation sage. That's fine. I'm actually figuring. If you want to tune into my other content, do check me out on YouTube, or at least I usually post YouTube links to the non-stream content. Stream content, you always get it here on Facebook first. YouTube gets it like a day or so later. But wow, we got definitely. Thank you very much. Hey, putrefy, and a double major. So all in all, I feel like everything's been made up well. And blot out. Well, blot out not so much, but it's interesting. And there you go. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, follow me on the page here. If you're watching this on Facebook, do like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Streams every Sunday at around this time. I will get by hook or by crook, I'm gonna get comments to appear more properly than this ghetto look. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care, God bless, stay safe wherever you are. Have a great weekend, everyone.